Okay, so this question is a slightly harder question because of the fact that we have to understand what it means for two graphs to be tangent to each other. So I've stated here, it means, okay, first of all, to be tangent means you have a graph, say 1, a second graph. So this is a case when the two graphs are tangent to each other. So it satisfies the first condition. For x is c, it shares the same y value, but also the derivative, the slope there, is also equal to each other. Okay. Using these two conditions, we'll have to find an unknown that they ask us to find. Okay. In this particular question, it'll involve one of the equations will involve a log. That's why I also stated you have to know how to derivative logs, which is a 3.7. All in all, it does require some analysis, so I gave it a difficulty rating of 3. Okay, so we have two curves. One's a parabola and one's a line graph. Okay, so parabola with c being positive means parabola going upwards. Line graph looks like this. And they have to be touching each other at one point. You know, if the two graphs are touching each other as a tangent, they're bouncing off each other like that. At this particular point, they have the same slope. So first, we can differentiate both the line graph and the parabola. And we can make them equal to each other. And solve for x to find the location of that in terms of c. So you get 2 over x is equal to cx. So you get 2 equals cx squared. X squared is 2 over c. So x is plus minus, but you know that this is a positive value. Right? So we can just consider root 2 over c. We don't have to consider the negative. Now let's plug that into the parabola. Okay, then we get a y expression. So plugging it in here, we get, it's nice. You get exactly 2. Okay, so we know this is 2 now. So let's plug that 2 into the line graph to find out what x is exactly. So you get x is equal to e to the power of half. Okay, now we have both the x and the y value. Plug that back into the parabola and that will tell us what the c should be. Okay. Y is 2, x is e to the power of half. E to the power of half times 2 to the power of 2 is just e. So c is 2 over e.